Welcome to Mr. Kritzinger's video lesson based on the angle properties of triangles. We have a triangle ABC and BC. Side BC is extended to form side BCD. The first property that we are going to look at is that the sum of the angles of a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So if we call this angle X, this angle Y degrees, and this angle Z degrees, then we can say X plus Y plus Z equals 180 degrees. And our reason will be angle sum over triangles equals 180 degrees. The second property that we investigate for triangles is that, let's say we have an angle size W here, then we can say the exterior angle W equals the sum of the opposite interior angles, which are X and Y. So W equals X plus Y, and our reason will be exterior angle of triangle ABC. Remember, in geometry you always need a reason for each statement. The third property that we are going to investigate doesn't have to do with triangles per se, but we use it often in the context of triangles to solve problems, and that is one that you are really fairly familiar with, namely the sum of the angles on a straight line equals 180 degrees. So Z and W is on the same side of this line BCD, therefore Z plus W equals 180 degrees, and our reason is sum of angles on a straight line equals 180 degrees. So now we are going to focus on applying these properties. So we are now given a triangle KNL, and we also have some exterior angles. We are given angle sizes. We need to calculate the value of x and y respectively, and finally we have to classify this triangle. The first thing that I notice is that of this triangle, two of the angles we already know. The one angle is 2x minus 80 degrees, the other angle is x minus 20, and furthermore these two angles are opposite the exterior angle 2x minus 30 degrees. So the exterior angle equals the sum of the opposite two angles. So therefore we may write that 2x minus 30 degrees equals 2x minus 80 degrees plus the other angle, which is x minus 20 degrees. Our reason would be exterior angle of triangle KNL. Now we have an equation. We know our strategies. We want x on the one side, all the constants on the other side. So we are going to swim across the river. On the right hand side we have 2x plus x. You can think of, we have 2 rand plus another rand, 3 rand, so we have 3 x's. But we want to take them to the left hand side, so the plus 3 becomes negative 3 as it moves across the equal sign. So on the left hand side we now have 2x minus the 3x that cross the equal sign. We want the constants on the right hand side. We already have on the right hand side negative 80, 20, which is negative 100 degrees, but we need to move the negative 30 across the equal sign, so it becomes positive 50. So now we have 2 rand, but we buy something worth 3 rand, so we owe money, so we can say 2x minus 3x, negative x, and negative 100 plus 50 is negative 70 degrees. But we are not interested in negative x, we are interested in the value of x. We know that if we have a number before a letter, it means the number is the coefficient. It further means we are multiplying the number and the letter. We also know there's an invisible 1 in front of the x, so we are in fact multiplying x by negative 1. our strategies, we need to do now the opposite. So the opposite of multiplication is division, so we divide by -1, but what we do to the one side we always have to do to the other side so that it balances. So we divide there by -1. Now the negatives cross out, we simply have x equals a negative divided by a negative is a positive. 70 divided by 1 is simply 70 degrees. So we can say x equals 70 degrees.